Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Drak and we are playing Imperator Rome. We're playing the pre-release version as Teutonia. Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing alright. By the way, if you're interested in playing Imperator Rome, if you plan on buying it, we're gonna have a community MP on the 27th and 28th of April, so shortly after the release of the game. If you want to join that, there's a link in the description of this video. And I think all my other videos where you can get to my Discord server. There's a channel called Imperator Community MP, and there you find a Google Doc where you can put in your country preferences and we can talk about how all of this is going to happen. I would love to have as many of you guys in there as possible. Community MPs have been a lot of fun in the past. I'll also be streaming this MP, so if you just want to watch it, you don't have time to play, that's also fine. You find a link to my Twitch channel in there as well. Head on over to the Twitch channel and give that a follow so you know when we're live. Right, that's enough self-promotion. Let's move on. There's been a question of why we're not migrating into these areas as of yet. The main thing is that if more than 33% of your population lives in disloyal provinces, you're gonna have a bit of a problem. That's why I've stuffed a lot of our population into this, because the capital province is always loyal. There's no loyalty on the capital province, which means we want to have the bulk of our population in the capital, so we don't fall into permanent civil wars, one after another, after another, after another. This province here is loyal. I think we're actually done with the converting. Are we? Are we? Let me just check. Tuistic. Yeah. Okay. So there's no more conversion needed. This boosts our unrest here too, so we don't really want that. Do we have still people of another? Yeah, there's one Dacian. There's one Dacian here. There's one Dacian here. But for those three Dacians, I'm not going to change the governor policy. We'll do something else here. I think we'll just go and I guess we could go civilization effort. To have the tribesmen slowly move towards being normal people. I mean, with normal people, I mean the more civilized versions of citizens, freemen, and slaves. I think that might not be a bad idea, all things considered. So let's go civilization effort. This will also slowly but surely boost this up. Our guy is not very blessed in the finesse department. He just has 2 in that, so civic skill, and that means not a lot of them are actually gonna move. This also depends on the civilization value, but finesse is also an important thing there. Right, well, that is fine, but we still might go ahead and actually migrate into these provinces. The migration becomes more and more expensive for us, so at this point it costs us 105, but it could still be viable to do it. We have quite a bit of this. So maybe migrating into this area, and before that vacuuming a bunch of the higher level population provinces in the areas might not be a bad idea. Like over here, 1, 3, 3, 2, and that's not a settled province, so we can get quite a few pops out of this just by going there and settling it. Maybe we'll do that. There's nothing really stopping us from taking Dacia for ourselves. So I guess we'll do it. So what we'll do is we'll just colonize this like normal, which requires us to have 10 pops in the adjacent province, and this also needs to be our culture and our religion. So here we can do it. We'll move a tribesman over. Right, and then we can't migrate until the dominant culture is Teutonian. And we're Tuistic in here as well, so we're going to assimilate. Yeah. Right. And then we're going to pack up and go. This will almost have grown a tribesman, but that's fine. And now, I think we kind of want to get out of the whole... area. Out of Dacia, I mean. Population map mode. Kind of have to take 3 provinces first to just collect a bunch of people, but I really don't want to cannibalize the population that we're going to get here in future areas. Yeah, you see that? That's totally dark. There's no one living there anymore, and we kind of don't want that. So we'll just come over here. Maybe even further away. Maybe we'll go there. This is next to Barbarian Stronghold. Ah, beautiful. That's not good. Oh well. Yeah, we're fighting the Barbarians over here. By the way, there have been comments that are saying that force march weakens our troops. It doesn't. As long as they're already at maximum morale, it makes no difference. Other than that, they arrive faster. It increases their army weight modifier. That's probably important because they're gonna just use more supplies if they're marching that hard. But we have no problem with that because the retinues are being not paid out of our manpower pool, but instead from the tribesmen. Okay, I'm gonna try to fight these dudes down over here. We're gonna keep them around, but it's probably not super important. I could also consider sending one of the clan chiefs with our migrants. That might not be a horrible idea, actually. Verdant. Okay, yeah. Send these guys to Verdant as well. I think that's okay. Alright, we'll try to kill these barbarians here. Yay! We get a pop to Sandava, and one pop died. We shall greatly profit from the 0 ducats. Oh, I have my doubts about that, but oh well. So Sandava gets a slave. Awesome! Yeah, we needed a slave pop in here. That's beautiful. It's a Solmoxian Darkian, but oh well, that's fine. So we'll keep our points to get this done. I kind of want to do a little bit of a hoovering. So we need 3 pops for this, 4 pops for this one. So that's 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 18, 21, 23, 25. So we're gonna need 25 pops to fully settle this whole province. Oh man. Okay then. It's not gonna be that easy. What we could do is we could just migrate into this place, plonk them all down, and then you just need 1 pop to go for it. Maybe that's not a bad idea. I mean, we're not forced to go somewhere else. We could just put them down here and then culture convert the whole thing, and then as long as we have 10 population in here, we'll be fine. And just put a pop in each of these. That might work. So we'll maybe boost this migratory tribe up to 20. The problem is that as our centralization grows, the decentralization had the bonus of reducing our migration costs. We don't have that bonus anymore, which is not 100% helpful now in this situation. If we want to vacuum, I should probably have gone full vacuum mode a little bit earlier. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Mistakes were made. I mean, I'm playing a game that is not out. While I still am learning new things every day. Okay, let's keep building some marketplaces here in these areas. If the unrest isn't too high. Some of these guys are still really mad at me. I mean, there's something to be said for going for an omen, but I kind of want to keep my religious power to convert people, I think. This is fine. So yeah, there were discussions about this map mode. I really like this map mode, actually. Just considering that I always liked the terrain map mode in EU4, but it is a little bit... What? Our leader is truly dire? Damn it. Okay, well, we can't have that. We gotta sacrifice a goat. Or a pig, or whatever. Sacrifice a piggy. Make people happy. Can't have the unrest boost that gives us. Maximum level is 22. Sidava has 29 as a max level due to all the marketplaces. I really would like these guys to be entirely loyal now. It'll take a while. But at some point we're going to be able to get those juicy slaves out there and actually resettle them in Sadava so that we get up to those 26. We'll get an additional unit of gemstones that we can then export to boost our country civilization level even further. Okay, so our guys are here. Hello. Settle down. Convert. Assimilate. That does it for us. I think we're done hoovering. Let's go. So now we got 6 pops. Kinda wanna find another place with 6 pops. That one has 5. That one has 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's maybe a little bit too much. That one's got 4. 5. 5. Oh, that one has a lot. Interesting. Thing is, I don't want to do it in Drak here. But I don't want to uselessly settle places. What we could probably consider is going to a province that... Well, I mean, 5 is probably close enough, so... Let's go to the city of Minata. Right. I guess we'll send our tribal chief there as well. So these guys got some protection at least. We're missing a governor, which is fine. We don't need a governor. Yeah, this place is still disloyal. Settling this is gonna be a bit of a challenge. We'll be fine though, I hope. At least we're getting some oratory power. Being a bigger power would help us, getting a bigger bonus here. I think once we move up to regional power, or is it major power? At some point we actually get this doubled here, this bonus. Yeah, we get an invention. Monthly tyranny, aggressive expansion, omen duration. Just national pop growth maybe? Nah, we need research points. We're horrible in terms of doing research in any case, but let's not be more horrible than we absolutely have to be. We're gonna send these guys to the borders, although... because we'll send these guys to the borders. Okay, people cancelling their military access. I don't care much about that. Ooh, hello. In a bit of a bad situation here, right? Moesia wants to be my ally. Being an ally of Moesia might not be the worst idea here. These guys are decently powerful, right? I mean, they're allied with Getia, so there won't be much help to do that. But maybe we could attack these guys together. I don't know. That could also help me with Buru Davenzia. Yeah, they're not allied with them. They're guaranteed by Tigeti. And then a defensive pact with Soldenzia and Bastia. Which we wouldn't have too much of a problem. I mean, I want to take Bastia eventually, but not right now. I take the alliance of Moesia. The other guys we're gonna conquer, so I'm not gonna take that one. No, just gotta look for your own safety. I mean, ideally they would all be one unified empire, so I could take that from them, but yeah. Okay, well, you can all cancel your access. That's fine. That's fine by me. Moesia has cancelled their right to military access, but I mean, they exist and they can talk with us. Here's Byzantium. It's a bit of a problem that Byzantium and Tigite have the same color. That's odd, but okay. It's totally not confusing for me. I'm not confused. You're confused. Stop calling me confused. I have another 110 bucks, so I guess more province development might be good. I mean, it would also be nice if these guys could stop being so enraged And it would also be help if our leader went absolute shit at converting these guys. That would be incredibly helpful. I'm just saying, man. Just saying, you're not doing us a big service. Oh well. So let's go. We'll just build marketplaces. We need the money. So Operation Vacuum or Operation Hoover is still continuing. Okay. Settle down. Alrighty. Loyalty is going down because they have no governor. People are mad about that apparently. Let's convert and assimilate one dude, which makes us like the main thingy here. Let's give him a governor. Founder, prominent. Finesse -1 gives us less local tax. This guy is super loyal. I won't have a problem with him being there. Yeah, this is actually good. If the loyalty goes too far down, we can't migrate away from there anymore. Which would be a real spanner in the works. So now we have, what, 11 pops in here, which should allow us to hoover up these guys over here in the city of Aldan. So that's another 9 pops then. That's alright. That's good. So I guess we just put another 9 in there then. And do we just put the whole 11 in there so we get a 20 stack and then split off what we need? Maybe. Maybe. This is all still very expensive in terms of spending oratory power. On the other hand, we have the... Whoa, look at that. Look at that. They just appear out of nothingness. So... Oh no, look at that. They got heavies. They got the whole package. We're gonna lose this. Shit. That's rough. That is rough. What is good against shock? We gotta take something that hurts shock. Bottleneck is good against shock. I'm almost certain these guys are using shock, so we'll use bottleneck and hope that this works out. I don't know. We'll also have these guys force march up here, so that the barbarians can't really hurt our civilization too much. They have heavies though, which is gnarly. Okay, come on boys. I mean, okay, he's good. He's a good war leader at 8. This guy at 7 is not much worse though. Well, yeah, look at that. Correct tactics. I anticipated you, barbarian fools. Okay, so let's come in here, finish him off. Yes, another slave pop in Sidava. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, these guys are already using bottleneck. We're gonna need 105 to pack up and go. The good thing is that these guys will automatically then, even the ones not belonging to our culture, will just get converted. So that's good. Marketplaces are being built. Just slowly developing this area. I mean, becoming a more centralized, more civilized tribe, it isn't done in a day. The thing is, if you start out as one of the more civilized countries, you're definitely gonna have an easier time of it, right? But I'm happy that the playstyle for the migratory tribes actually does allow them to migrate and tries to simulate that in a way. I'm enjoying that a lot. It's just very different from what you normally do, where you try to improve your territory and try to conquer land, but you can't really move away. Instead here you try to grab the best territory that you can. Okay, well, we lost that wine. Sure. I want the population growth boost. It's just how we roll. Oh yeah. So let's pack it up. Where's the province that I wanted to go? Oldan. Oldan. So they have 2, 3, 3, 1. Which makes them 8, 9. Okay, so we should probably also just send in 9. We're paying upkeep for these guys, and a hefty upkeep at that. So maybe just settling all of these guys might be the best. Doesn't look like they have a pop almost grown, which means we're gonna be totally okay. So here, we'll also go bottleneck. If we encounter any barbarians, it's very likely that they'll be okay there. We'll give these guys a general even, just so that we don't have the same issue where we lost like that 16 stack coming from the east, or 20 even. That was rather painful for a small tribe like ours to like lose a third of its people. We still, I mean, we've bounced back though, so it's not too bad. But at least the capital is still loyal, but some of these places not very loyal. Well, we converted another pop. This guy is bad as a ruler though. And his heir is this guy he just has the exact same amount of finesse as this one, so things are not gonna pick up. He's just even worse in other things. The good thing is though, this guy already has cancer and an infection. He's gonna kick the bucket very soon. Very soon. Oh, a defensive league? Yeah, no. Hell no. No, I'm not gonna be in a defensive league with you. With an ever-changing council. Malorant Marcolos has made a lot of friends at court these last months and proven how much of a boon it could be to our rule. By opening our door to a larger audience, there is nothing to limit our rule further. As Malorant Marcolos has already done a lot of the work necessary to change our council, it simplifies the rest of the process for us. Though the real question lies in if we should listen to his advice or not. So, oh, he wants to boost the amount of clan chiefs? I'll lose 100 oratory power? Hell no. That would force these guys to stay out here indefinitely. That's not what we want. I mean, it kind of saves us a lot of power too, right? But I don't want a higher number of clan chiefs, at least not yet. So, no. We're gonna hold a triumph for the guy. So he's still somewhat loyal and doesn't flip out, but yeah. It'll be fine. Are there any other areas that we might want to settle? This still looks okay. So there are 5 people here. I mean, the whole unrest that we get from these guys not being our culture, we're definitely helping our cause. We're settling down here, mainly because we're getting a lot more people of our culture there. So here, you're gonna be... Yeah, this guy is gonna be... It's gonna be the dude again. Hello. Right, this makes us Teutonian and Tuistic. They're still kind of mad, but what can you do? As it's really not the time to convert, but there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, to the borders, my friend. Oh yeah, we have another $100. I mean, we should probably keep $100 in the back pocket, just if any event comes up or anything. Making a lot of money considering we're such a tiny country. Okay, we have a scandal. Someone has been found in flagrante delicto with his lover by his spouse. He's the war chief. Come on, no. But what would you say if you get your job back? I'm not crazy. You're crazy. This guy has 2 barbarian power. That's fine. Can totally live with this. So all we gotta do is wait until we have 105. So this will give us 18 pops. What did I count over here? I think we need 25. So 1 more of this migration vacuum would actually allow us to settle the whole province over here. The good thing is that our loyalty is going up right now. think it just needs to jump above above 30. That's what we need. I mean, sure, march through my country, as long as you don't annoy me. I'm gonna conquer you eventually. So Denzin, Revolt, Albuquerque. They have allies though, and they are in this... What? So... They're fighting inside the defensive alliance. I mean, this is how it's supposed to work. I've never got it to work though. But okay, more power to you. Once we lose our current clan chief and we move on to this guy, doing the migration vacuum is gonna be even more difficult because he has 0 oratory power gain, which is gonna freaking suck. Like, at least we're getting 2 from our current tribal chief. Without that, we'll just get 3 per month, which means it's gonna take us 3 years to get the power points to pack up once. That's just not right, you know? That's just not good. The good thing is, with our crazy income, we're actually going to be able to sustain those migrants quite a while, right? We paid what, 4.5 for 9 migrant units, or was it 11? Something like that. I think it was 11 actually. So 4.5 for 11, that means we can actually sustain a full migrant unit. We're also paying like double for our army maintenance. We could just bring that down. No! I wanted those precious metals. And yeah, you totally have them. Why do you keep randomly breaking our trade routes? Are you just trying to make my life bad? I need that civic power. I need that. Well, then on the other hand, I mean, these 20 pops, we started out with using one of our pops to colonize this place. And that's about it. So 1 pop turns into 20 pops. Pops are power in the game, very much so. I mean, mainly loyal pops are power in the game, but still, pops are power. That brings us from 250 pops then to 270. So, like, considering we're such a small country, we're really powerful for that. Especially because we're also making a very decent chunk of money. And talking about decent chunks of money, gotta kind of keep investing. Let's build more marketplaces to get more money out of the whole thing. I like it. I'm gonna keep $100 in the back pocket. Although, eaten. I guess I could build another marketplace. Autonomy. The city of Mykia gains a granary. The industrial folk of Mykia have excelled themselves, contributing their own personal funds to develop the infrastructure. That is so nice of you guys. You're really doing God's work here. And with that, I mean, Tios' work, or Tuisto's work, something like that. I got no idea. Almost ready to pack it up. Almost ready to pack it up. Just producing some livestock. This is totally unnecessary. So what other good targets do we have for the strategy? This one has 5 pops, so we would have to commit 5 on this. This one has 4. This one's got 5, 4. I think we already taken like the big chances, which were this one over here, I think. Or was it that one? There are a couple with a lot of high development. There's also been a question about if it would be a viable strategy to just take one of your neighboring clans after migrating up and just settling their stuff. I mean, you could. You could. Sure. Let's go population growth here. So we're almost ready to go for the population vacuum again. The other fun thing about the migratory tribes is that they can theoretically go for a very disjointed way of settling areas, right? What we could do is just like settling a couple of key areas, like this one, maybe this one and this one, and then just colonizing the area around it. That would be totally fine, right? As long as we stay above 10 population and we make this our culture and stuff. We probably don't even need that many pops to go here. But the upside of doing it with migration is that the province is going to be a lot more loyal than it would be otherwise, because 50% of the population is already going to have our religion and our culture, which is not inconsiderable if you think about it. So yeah, we got 19 migration units. How much are we paying for this migration stack? 8.28, which means, yeah, we can totally pay these guys out of our surplus and still be fine. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Makes me super happy. We've definitely managed to get a long way, because in our original attack on the area, we were going bankrupt. We definitely super in the negative. This will do things for us. I could also drop this even further. Well, yeah, we don't want to. This is also gonna have some nasty. Yeah, okay, that dropped there. That dropped the morale. That was maybe not the most helpful, but oh, okay. Is that guy loyal? Yeah, family married to ruler family. I think that could be sufficient. Maybe they don't need a general though. They can just move together. Well, yeah, I'll think next time about if we try to collect more areas over here, what we do with these migrants. For now, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join me for the next episode. Thanks. Bye-bye.